Right, good morning everyone. Welcome back to school. Okay, today you're going to do a contextual drawing. I have already explained to you how to get the contextual drawing done before school closes, the last week of last term. Okay, today I'm just going to revise again with you on what is to be done. Okay, so remember contextual drawing. Okay, you need to include the user. Okay, who's going to use your product in that drawing. All right, and then on top of that you're also going to show the environment. That means where can your product be used. Okay, and then your product itself. Okay, so these three components, okay, must be there inside your drawing. All right, so I know that some of you are not able to draw, okay, or doesn't have the confidence to do the contextual drawing. But what I'm going to show you here is a revision of what I shown you last term, okay, and how to get it done. Okay, so before I proceed, I will show you some examples of the contextual drawing that's done by the Sec 2s and the Sec 1s that was done last year. Okay, this is done by the Sec 2s. Okay, it's a coin holder. Shows a person using the coin holder, putting the coins inside in his study room, and the coin holder is placed on the table. Okay, so it must be able to reflect the three items: the user, the environment, and your product. Right, so like this is also another example, okay, of coin holder. I think it is placed in the somewhere in the kitchen for the boy to save some money when he come back to school. All right, so the three components are there: the environment, which is the kitchen; the user, which is the boy that you see over there; and then finally you also see your product over there as well. Okay, so these three components must be inside your drawing. Right, for the second ones, you are using a candlelight holder. Okay, so where can the candlelight holder be used? It can be perhaps be used in the bedroom. Okay, place it beside the bed or at the dining area or at the in the restaurant. Okay, it's up to you depending on which context it can be used. It's just not limited to what I've just mentioned just now. Yeah, so let's say for this is an example. The candlelight holder you can see at the bottom there, which is the shape of a garden by the bay. Okay, then you have two person having the candlelight dinner. Yeah, okay, there's one example, and then this is another example of two friends, okay, having their burgers and their meal, okay, in a restaurant with the candlelight holder that you can see in the middle of the table as well. All right, okay, there's one. Okay, so this is also another example, yeah, of a two person having a dinner, and then you can also include your candlelight holder in the middle. So I'm going to show you step by step how to go about it. Okay, okay, the first thing that we do is we go to our google.com. Okay, over there, okay, let's say for the set one, okay, for the context, for me myself, I choose a restaurant. For you, you can choose a bed or maybe a childcare center, or for the sec 2s, yeah, to for your context, for you to illustrate where it can be used. So for today, I'm just going to show you the restaurant. Okay, so type in restaurant, and then okay, over here you don't see any pictures, or you don't be seeing much. So what you do at the top here, you see all maps, images, news, videos, and more. Click on images. Okay, once you click on images, you have a lot of pictures with regard to restaurants. If you want to look at the bedroom, you can just type in bedroom, or childcare center, just type in childcare. Yeah, okay. So what are the kind of pictures that you can choose? Okay, let's say if I'm choosing a restaurant, I need to have people eating at the restaurant. Okay, I just cannot have pictures down there, empty restaurant. Because remember, for contextual drawing, there are three components: the user, that means there must be people there using it; and then your product, which is either the candlelight holder or the coin holder, and then finally the environment. For me, I choose the environment to be the restaurant. Okay, so I just scroll down to see which is the picture that I'm most attracted. Okay, for myself, I will choose this picture, okay, because it's very bright. I kind of like it. Okay, so what do I do with this picture? The first thing is I ask myself, does it fit the three criteria or not? Do I have the users down there? Yes, I have two person having dinner together. Okay, then that is the user. The environment, it is a restaurant. Okay, so it is a nice environment. I have the user as well. Then finally the product I have, that is my design, the candlelight holder. That one I have to draw it myself. Okay, so I can choose this picture. So what I do is I press on it, okay, until what you see down here. Okay, you add to photos. Okay, I add to photos. So once I've done that, I go to my sketchbook. Okay, I choose an empty layer. Okay, so in this case I choose this layer. Then once I've done that, then I go to the icon at the top down here. You see two mountain tip plus with a plus sign. Click on it. Then you see the picture you saved just now over there. Click on it. Alright, so don't press done yet. Okay, you can use two fingers, okay, to stretch the picture as big as possible, so that you can later trace it easily. Then once you are done, you press done. Okay, so when you look at this, okay, sometimes you realize that you didn't put the picture at the right angle, okay, or maybe it's slanted. So what you do, at the top down here, you see the four arrows pointing up, down, right and left. Click on it. Okay, then you'll be able to adjust it again, okay, to make sure that the orientation and the size fits nicely. So once you are done, you put it there. Okay, next, before we can do the tracing of this picture, okay, before we can trace up, first we need to reduce the opacity of the picture. So I click on the layer, okay, I press on the layer, I click, and this is what I see. These are all the various functions of what I can do with the layer. So for this case, in this case, because I want to trace out and I want to see the lines that I'm tracing, okay, I reduce the opacity to about 65%. Okay, don't make it too high, don't make it too low, then you don't see anything. Make it about 65% will be good enough. Okay, so once that is done, okay, I close it. And then before I start my tracing, okay, I have to make sure that my tracing is on a new layer. Okay, how do I make sure of that? Okay, the blue line has to be on an empty layer. So how to put the blue line on an empty layer? I just click on the empty layer and the blue line will go over. Okay, if let's say you don't put it on a new layer, when you do the tracing, you are actually tracing on the picture, then you won't be able to see your trace at all. So you want to see your tracing, okay, that is from a different layer where the picture is. Okay, so now I'm ready to trace out, okay, the two users and the environment, the restaurant. So what I do is I use the pen function. Okay, I adjust the size to about maybe 1.0. Okay, then I stretch the picture so that I can trace out easily and accurately. Okay, I will start with his face. Okay, so what I do is I just draw out his face. I just outline. It's not very difficult. Okay, so this is the face, then I can have his ears. Okay, you can also draw the ears. Alright, so once you have done that, okay, then maybe next I can do the shirt. Okay, I start from the right side. So I just start from the collar down. I just draw as accurately as possible. Okay, then I draw the shoulder. Follow the outline as close as you can. Okay, this is the shirt. Okay, let's look at the outcome. Okay, let's see. Let's close this. Okay, you see this is the guy that I've drawn. I'm sure many of you can do this. Okay, and your contextual drawing will look reasonably well, reasonably good. Okay, so we will continue. Right, if you look at the shirt, okay, it's a bit plain. If we draw out the folds in the shirt, it will look much better. Okay, let's try. Let me show you. Okay, let's say this. See the line, the fold over here. All right, the fold over here. You don't have to include all. Okay, just include some. Okay, and you will see that your drawing, you will bring your drawing to the next level. Okay, let's see now. Voila. Okay, it looks a lot better. Okay, now we draw the other side of the shirt. Okay, first thing is we make the kit a bit bigger so that it's easier to draw or to trace it out. Okay, we draw the folds so that it looks good. Okay, it looks more real. Okay. Yes, it looks much better. Alright, so what we're going to do next, we are going to draw the hands. So again, when you draw the hands, because it's small, chances are you won't be able to draw it nice. So how to make it nice? You stretch the picture, make it as big as possible. Okay, and then after that you do the outline. Okay, we start the outline from here. Right, I can also include the nails. Okay. Alright, so now I have the hand. So now hand on the other side. Okay, there is nails. This is his thumb. Okay. Yeah, how does it look like? Let's look. It's a lot better. Okay, next I'm going to draw the fork and spoon. Okay, the fork. So again, I stretch the picture so that it looks good. Okay, because the fog is a bit thick, so I want to increase it a bit. So I will draw it. Oops, doesn't look nice. Okay, if you accidentally draw off the line, okay, it's okay, just undo it. Okay. Okay, once you have done this, then draw through the fog. It will look much better. Okay, so this is the fog. Let's see. Yeah, looks much better. Yeah, so you carry on drawing uh, the other person, okay, his partner, okay, drawing the partner, and then later I show you the background. Okay, once we have drawn the outline, okay, just next I want to show you how to do the, let's say, the hair. Okay, how to include the texture. All right, so if you look at it, okay, on the left hand side at the top you see a pen and a horizontal line down there. Click on it, okay, and then you will see these two settings. Okay, don't go to settings, okay, go to library. Okay, then after that you can scroll up to look for the texture so that we can do the hair. All right, so here you scroll up, don't go for the, okay, here is the texture. So if you look here, I will choose this texture to do the hair, because for the short hair. Okay, all right, so once I have done that, I've chosen the texture. Okay, then what I do is I stretch the picture so that I can do the texture. Yeah, okay, the texture I can make it smaller. Okay, okay, see this, I just do it once, okay, because I want it to be light because the hair is short. But if I want to make it darker, I just tap a few more times on the same spot. Okay, then now I have the texture, the hair. All right, how about the top portion? Also I can do the same. Okay, okay, this part, okay, I just edit 1 2, here 3, 2 3 4. Okay, yeah, I can have it darker. Okay, so I can have his hair down there. Right, looks much better. Okay, if you have those accidentally do outside the outline, okay, you stretch it big as possible, and then you can erase it. Okay, it looks a lot neater. Then adjust the size of your eraser. Don't make it too big that you'll be erasing a lot of stuff over there. Make it big enough for you to do the job. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. I'm just erasing it to make it neater. Okay, if not it looks a bit awful. Then your drawing will look like a bit more professional like. Okay, now it's a lot better, it's neater. Okay, so I have this person down here gonna have his food. All right, okay, next I want to show you how to do coloring. Okay, if you want to color the shirt, okay, how to get the color. If you want to blend it yourself, it'll be a bit difficult. All right, so I show you an easy way of choosing the color, okay, using the function. If you look at the bottom, in the middle there's a circle. Okay, we click on the circle and this is what you see. If you want to put off all this function, you just press the X, and then if you want to see it again, choose. Okay, which function to choose? The one right at the top. Okay, I choose the one right at the top down here. Okay, then you will see hang on. Okay, let's make this 100%. Okay, then you will see this hairline. Okay, you click and then you drag to the point where the crosshair where you want the color to be. For example, I want the color of the shirt, I put the crosshair at the shirt down here. So then after that I will get the color. See, on the top right hand side down here, okay, you can see that's the color that they have selected for me, which is the same as the shirt. So I want to go back to the layer. I press the square below here, okay. Then when I want to color, okay, make sure the active layer is on a new what you call that, it's on a new layer, okay. I put it here, the new layer down here, so that when I color it's on this new layer. Okay, so how do I color the shirt? Okay, I close this one, then I use a what you call, it's not a paintbrush but airbrush, okay. So I use an airbrush and then I adjust the size. Don't make it too big that it looks awful, okay. Just make it small enough for you to just brush it, okay. Okay, just brush it lightly, just one stroke will be good enough, 1 or 2 strokes. Okay, once you have done it on a new layer, right, you don't use the same layer as where you sketch out the outline, right. Okay, so down here then you can erase later on. Let's say okay, let's say when you do the coloring is much outside the outline, then you can use the eraser. Okay, again adjust the size of the eraser, okay. You can erase those that get out of the outline, okay, so that it looks neat. Okay, okay, likewise for the hand, okay, you can use the same function to choose for you the color of the hand, okay, the neck and so on, okay, and all the other areas. Okay, so this part I've shown you how to do the outline, and then how to do the coloring, how to choose the color, okay. And then next what I'm going to do is how I will draw the background. So if I look at this background, okay, you need to draw the background a little bit so that people can see that this is actually at a restaurant, a very nice place. So I will first draw the trellis which is at the back. Alright, so when I want to draw the trellis, I use the pen. I won't use airbrush. So, okay, sorry for that. Okay, I will choose the pen. Okay, then the size of the pen I make it thicker because the trellis is quite thick. Then I will choose a straight line also, okay, to help me draw a straight line. So I use this function to draw over here. Oops, okay, what's wrong with this is the color, okay. The color is supposed to be black. So I go to the ring down here on the bottom right, okay, and the circle at the top, I click it. I can choose the color that I want it to be black, so it goes black. You can see that's the color. Okay, then I draw the trellis. Okay, okay, when do the drawing, okay, make sure the picture is about 65%, that you can see your work. Okay, so this one over here, okay, wait, draw here, okay. Okay, then I draw it here, just follow the trellis. It will look nice. Okay, so let's take a look. See, it looks much better now. Yeah, so this is what I want you to do. The first thing today, the first 3 periods, I want you to draw the outline, okay, of the user, the environment as well. And then you probably take the entire 3 periods to finish that up, the outline. Draw, include all the details. Then after that you can go back home and then do the coloring. I'll show you how to choose the coloring. Okay, next is I want to show you how to draw, okay, draw your product. Okay, so let's close this layer. Okay, let's say you already drawn them up. Okay, for example, like here and here. Okay, you have drawn the background. Okay, draw some more background. Okay, fill up the details and so on. Okay, next is you need to draw your product to make it complete, to fulfill the three criteria: the user, the environment, and the product. Okay, some of you use design the yin and yang. So what you do is, okay, you can draw. Oops, sorry. Okay, I choose here. Okay, you can draw your candlelight holder here. Okay, in the middle of it. How you want it, you can draw it here. Okay, so what I do is, this is the candlelight holder. Okay, next, okay, I will draw the thickness of the candlelight holder. Okay, draw the thickness. Alright. Okay, I will make it bigger so that easier for me to draw. Okay, you see this at the right hand side not so nice. I can trim it, erase the corner. Okay, make it nice so that it looks cool. So that my line work looks much better. Okay. Alright. Okay, next I want to draw the candle holes. Okay, so the candle hole is here. One candle hole. Oops, sorry. Okay, I'll draw the candle hole, one over here and one over here. Alright. Okay, next one I'm gonna do, okay, for this one there will be okay, so I will give a thickness for one side. Okay, one side I give a thickness. Okay, on the other side I draw the flame. Okay, so how to draw the flame, how to choose the color, like what I've shown you just now. Okay, you can choose, let's say you want to start off with red. Okay, we start off with red, then we do here red. Oh, this is not quite red. Okay, red has to be here. Okay, red. Okay, then maybe I want to choose yellow. Okay, and I have it here. Orange perhaps, yeah, just choose it here. Right, then maybe closer to red. Okay, so I have my product. Okay, so this is incomplete, so for you, you have to complete it. Make sure that all the details are included. Okay, it will look reasonably well. Okay, all right, that's all I have for you today. Okay, this will take you the 3 periods and the next 2 periods as well. Okay, so we try to finish it up. Okay, welcome back to school and have a great time. I'm sure you will enjoy doing these sketches because it's quite therapeutic. Yeah, okay, I will see you all again next week. Please get the homework done, and please get it once it's done, take a screenshot and then get it uploaded in the folder called Contextual Drawing. Okay, I don't have the number with me, but you can look for the title of the folder, Contextual Drawing or Presentation Drawing. Okay, put it inside that folder. All right, thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye bye.